I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K. under Commander GEN.YAHANNA from 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And today we came out here to talk to black and Hispanic people out there, man. Right now, black and Hispanic people are going through nothing but oppression.
Right.
You got these white folks out here who is preying on your demise.
Right.
And today we are going to show you what the truth is according to the Bible, all right?
That's right. Right.
So what you need to make sure that you got to do is keep the law, statutes, and commandments, all right? Go ahead,
Ecclesiastes 4:1. So I return and consider all the oppressions that are done under the sun.
1 second. So King Solomon, being a black man who had nothing but a whole lot of wives, this black man right here named King Solomon, he did the work of the Lord.
That's right.
And when you read the book of Ecclesiastes, he had the agenda of going through the earth, being, you know, a young king and looking at the oppression of his people. He wasn't just a king that decided to go out and just party and have fun. He decided to go where his nation was at, which was in the gutter, which was in the ghettos of Minneapolis, the ghettos of the city that he was in the ghettos of Detroit and Chicago. That's where King Solomon was at. But where's your black leaders at? They are nowhere to be found. Anytime a black and Hispanic person dies, you got an Al Sharpton that's trying to raise money for himself.
Right.
You got a black and Hispanic leader that's trying to give money to the white man, but never trying to help your cause.
Right.
So death to the white man and destruction to your black leaders out here.
Right.
Alright? So read that one more time, Let's see what King Solomon saw, and let's see what we see today in the year of 2018.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 1. So I return and consider all the oppressions that are done under the sun.
Now another word for consider is lay to heart. You see what I'm saying? When you lay something to heart, that means that you think about something. You consider something. And King Solomon, he considered the oppression in the earth, which is under the sun. You see what I'm saying? Black and Hispanic people have been oppressed for over 400 years on this earth.
Right.
And what is white people doing about it?
Nothing.
They are doing nothing a goddamn thing about it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But black and Hispanic people, you have to wake up. You have to get back in order. You got to keep those laws, statutes, and commandments, which the Lord requires you to do.
Right.
The more that we cleave to these heathens who are whites, Chinese, Japanese, East Indians, the more that we cleave onto them, the more we will be destroyed as a people.
That's right.
We got to give our lives together. We have to come together on one accord.
That's right.
I hear a lot of black people that say that we must come together. You're right, but on what agenda must we come together? Is it with Africanism? Is it Egyptology? Is it Christianity? Is it Islam? Or is it the very thing that the Lord has gave us, which is the laws, statutes, and commandments, which is ultimately culture, not religion?
That's right.
All right, keep going on.
And behold, the tears of such as were oppressed.
Wasn't Aragorn's mother just trying to commit suicide?
Right.
Wasn't Freddie Gray's mother just trying to commit suicide?
Right.
Wasn't we just crying over Jamar Clark
Right.
Philando Castile?
Right.
Stephen Clark?
Right.
Wasn't we just trying to get justice for our people?
Right.
What happened to the man that killed Philando? He got slapped on the wrist. What happened to the sister a month later, August 1st? Kareem Gaines, slapped on the wrist. What y'all don't know is that they was harassing that sister and her husband for about a couple of months before she died in August.
That's right.
The timeline between March and August 1st, she got killed. And she was harassed for a traffic ticket, man.
Right.
These devils do not love you. The white man is a devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And you better understand that. If you don't hear anything that I'm saying, understand that the word devil means evil or deceiver. That's what that means. And the white man is always going to be the goddamn devil.
Right.
He's also going to be the devil when he is under captivity and slavery underneath a black man named Yahushua and his 144,000.
That's right.
And that's not only a prophecy, but that's a goddamn promise. And you better understand that right now. Because it is going to happen. That is the patience and the faith of the saints.
That's right.
We are going to rule over this goddamn earth. There won't be no more police brutality.
Right.
There won't be no more black people being shot dead in the streets.
Right.
It won't happen. It will be a goddamn myth. And my children and their children and their children will never see the day that our people will die in the streets anymore.
That's right.
And if you love black and Hispanic people, you better get up on this podium. You better come and get all black and get this worked. Right. You better make sure, if you are so serious about black people, show it. Stop selling drugs.
Right.
Stop encouraging whoredom.
Right.
Stop encouraging homosexuality.
Right.
Stop encouraging the enemy who is the white man, who is the devil.
That's right.
And if I have not mentioned already, the white man's woman is a fucking whore. Salakia.
That's right.
Salakia. Alright, keep going.
And behold, the tears of such as were oppressed, and they had no comforter. And on the side of their oppressors, there was power.
So they have an oppressor. They have no comforter. Black and Hispanic people do not have a comforter right now.
Right.
Where's Al Sharpton when you need him in the black community? Where's all these Dr. Umar Johnson, Dr. York, you see what I'm saying? Shaka Amos, whoever it is, man. Where's all these leaders that you speak about? Are they cleaning the community? Are they helping out at all? No. They are causing you to be destroyed. Where are these fake Israelites? They say they are about black people, but they lock you up.
Right.
They encourage rape.
Right.
They encourage white people to have salvation when that is nowhere in the Bible.
Right.
What is your problem, man? You gotta wake up, man. That's what you must do. Read that one more time, man.
Kamakan. And on the side of their oppressors, there was power, but they had no comforter.
There was power, but they had no comforter. The power is with these black leaders because they have a way to deceive you. They have a way to take that money and feed you false philosophies and doctrines. So anything that touches your five senses, they are going to make sure that they are going to teach it, because with their glory is vain glory. They want the money. They want the gratification. They want the fame and the fortune. That's what they want. And the problem with that is, black and Hispanic people must understand that there was a great leader on this earth, and his name was Yahushua the Mashiach.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? The deliverer and anointed one. The Mashiach, who is Yahushua, as you may know, as Jesus Christ.
Right.
Must also understand this. They must understand that Christ did not sell out.
Right.
Christ died for you, but he did not die for the money and the fame.
Right.
He's the same man that told people, do not speak of my reputation.
Right.
Tell no man. And make sure that you go and do better. That's what you do. In the I.S.U.P.K, we are living proof, we are living by the rules and establishment of life that Christ has told us and showed us.
Right.
Because the prophets have never died.
Right.
We are still alive in the I.S.U.P.K. You better understand that. Black man, you are very important. You are very serious, and you are more superior than this white man who is a beast.
That's right.
Who is vile. Who is very disgusting.
Right.
See what I'm saying? But you have gave your glory, you have gave your honor to another people. Now you have no salt. You have no flavor on this earth.
Right.
And because of that, we are at the bottom. The Lord said that our enemy is supposed to be the tail, and we are supposed to be the head.
Right.
Tell me what the hell happened? Where did we go wrong as a people?
Right.
Did we disrespect the Most High? Did we frustrate Him? What happened? We did not keep the law, statutes, and commandments. That's what happened. The very simple thing that we're supposed to do. We can follow all the trends on the earth, but we can never follow what the Lord says.
Right. Right.
And all you want to do is gyrate, see what I'm saying, dance around. You want to coon. You want to be all types of, Islam, Christians, and things of that sort.
Right.
But have you also decided to be a man of the Lord or a woman of the Lord? Let's see what King Solomon says, man.
Verse 2, wherefore I praise the dead, which are already dead.
We praise for the dead because in the I.S.U.P.K, we believe that people can be dead spiritually instead of physically. In downtown Minneapolis, we are dead spiritually, man.
Right. Right.
How do we know? We judge. In the Bible, you can judge. That is righteous. Right. If it's a righteous judgment.
That's right.
We see brothers and sisters emasculated from the, femininity. You see what I'm saying? There's brothers and sisters out there that are not masculine or feminine. Right. You got brothers out here rocking skinny jeans. You got sisters out here who is very, more masculine than the man is, who's taking over the role of the household. The man is not in the house. So the children are going to be criminals. They are going to be corrupt. They are going to be the very thing that the white man has planned for years. See what I'm saying? If you want to go all the way back to Ronald Reagan knew how 2018 was going to be for black people. He had a plan already. Look it up on the internet, man. Look at these documentaries. Look at how all these people around us have always been confederate against us.
Right.
But as black and Hispanic and Native American people, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to stay oppressed? Are you going to allow those people to fight you? Are you going to fight? Are you going to claim your earth that was given to you by the Lord? All right, keep going.
More than the living, which are yet alive.
So we pray for the dead in spirit more than alive. This black and Hispanic people that are just much alive, they're very woke. They understand a lot about the Bible and the Lord. But what about the people that have lack of knowledge? What about the people that Hosea spoke about? Because there are people on this earth that don't know nothing about our culture or our tradition. Right. They keep the culture and tradition of the white man and think that it is theirs. Let me let you know something. Africa is not your homeland.
Right.
Paul told us in Galatians that Jerusalem was the mother of us all.
That's right.
So where does Africa come into place? Nowhere. You being an African American, you being black, you being just a human, you being mulatto, has nothing to do with God or you as a people.
Right.
You have a nation. You are not an individual.
Right.
That's right.
You better cleave onto your nation and your people, otherwise you will find yourself in a pool of blood.
That's right.
You will find yourself in HIV and AIDS. You will find yourself in a whole lot of man. A whole lot of destruction. All right? Keep going out.
Verse 3. Yeah, better is he than both they, which have not yet been, who have not seen the evil work that is done under the sun.
The brothers and sisters that are in the I.S.U.P.K, man, we see something that black and Hispanic people do not see today. We see the evil. We see the corruption.
Right.
We see the vile things that the white man has done to us.
Right.
But for those that are dead, this is a message unto you. And I'm only speaking to black, Hispanic, and Native American people, because I ain't speaking to no heathens, man.
Right.
I didn't come out here to save every goddamn body.
Right.
That's not what we are about. We are not the Christian church. But for those that are dead in the spirit, who have lack of knowledge, understand that we came out here to give you the truth. We came here to give you that water, man. That thing that you need most. That oxygen. That medication. See what I'm saying? We gave you to give you the truth. Because in this Bible, this is your life. This is the historical truth. This is also a prophetic book that is about black and Hispanic people. If you don't believe me, read the book of Deuteronomy 27 and 28 and see if this is about any other people on the face of the earth. Now, if I must bring out some history real quick, and when you hear this history, don't be ignorant, man. Understand that when the crimes that happened against the Hispanics and the Taino Indians, understand about 100 or so years later, black and Hispanic people got caught up in the Atlantic slave trade. Who was next on the list? Before the white man got hands on us, the Arabs had us. The East Indians had us. And the Arabs killed millions of us, man. The East Indians taught us dreadlocks. They taught us weed. They taught us to be unclean and filthy for 7 years. In the Bible, in the dietary laws, and after the dietary laws in the Leviticus, they teach you, Salakia, Moses teaches us how to be clean.
Right.
See what I'm saying? When you are unclean, you gotta clean yourself. It's something like a detox, if you ask me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We have to get back to what the Lord has called us to be, as which a people of Him. Don't be like a heathen. Don't give your honor and ways to these people that do not deserve it. They suck you dry in your communities, and now you're dehydrated, thirsty, and so infatuated with everybody else's conditions, everybody else's culture and traditions. All right, keep going up.
Verse 4. Again, I consider all travail and every right work, that for this a man is envied of his neighbor.
Now, King Solomon has saw that we had a travail. What is a travail? A travail is that extreme pain that you are suffering and going through. If you read in the Bible about Jacob's trouble is that travail. The pain and suffering that black and Hispanic people are going through right now is as if we are pregnant, going through contractions, going through the pain and suffering of childbirth. That is the pain that the Lord has described black and Hispanic people are going through right now.
Right.
And by the looks of it, I see what the Lord is talking about. Because downtown Minneapolis is nothing but fighting, backbiting, murder, suicide, molestation, drugs, alcoholism.
Right.
That's what's going on in downtown Minneapolis.
Right.
That's what's going on in Minnesota, where every nigga is at.
Right.
Every Hispanic is at.
Right.
Every Native American is at.
Right.
But we must change that. All right? Go ahead and get Proverbs 29 and 2. Black and Hispanic people, we have been out here, sent out here by the Lord. And you must cleave on to the words that's being spoken. If you don't want your children to die, come to the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
If you don't want to see another black person die, you know where you gotta come. I.S.U.P.K.com.
Damn right.
I.S.U.P.K. Minneapolis.
Damn right.
That's where we at, man. Don't encourage the whoredom. Don't encourage the homosexuality.
Right.
Don't encourage any of the wickedness. All right? That's what you must do. Because it's not only an order, but it's a requirement from the Lord.
That's right.
All right? Get your life together, because this white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
All right? He is a vile, disgusting beast that is a cancer on this earth.
Right.
Let's go.
Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Right.
Now, let's go back to what King Solomon said. King Solomon said that he experienced the whoredom, not the whoredom, so like he experienced the travail, he experienced the oppression of our people. He saw what was done underneath the sun, which is the earth. He saw all the hardships that we had to endure. He saw it. But right here, with Proverbs 29 and 2, this is what black and Hispanic people are going through today. And if I must, even the heathens know being under rulership under the white man is still hell. It's not just black and Hispanic, but it's the entire earth that know that we are going through a hell, man.
Yeah, right.
And hell is not underneath the earth, but it is in the earth because it is a condition.
Right.
Let's go. Read it one more time, man.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
So when say it one more time.
But when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
When Christ comes back on this earth, the people are going to rejoice. You want to know why? Because there are no devices to make you less human. There are no devices out here to make you feel like you're not a man or a woman.
Right.
There's devices out here that won't kill you, that won't cause you to sin, that won't cause you to be locked up in this earth, man. That won't cause you to be underneath the condition of these people, man. Alright?
Yeah, right.
Keep going,
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
When the people bear rule, the people mourn, man. The white man is the people that bear rule.
Right.
And we are oppressed. We are sad. We have man.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead, one more time, man.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Man, we cry. We sorrows. You see what I'm saying? We are definitely mourning out here in the streets, man. We are the people, the Black, Hispanic, Native American people are the people that need to go back to the law, statutes, and commandments.
Yeah, right.
So that way we don't have to mourn. We don't have to look at the condition of our people. We don't have to come out here and tell Black and Hispanic people which way they should go, because they should already know.
Yeah, right.
You want to know why? Because Moses set place, Adam set place for us to know better. Our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the prophets afterwards, they told us what we must do,
right,
which is keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
They didn't teach us to smoke.
Right.
They didn't teach us to mess with whores.
Right.
They didn't teach us to be gay. They didn't teach us to be all up in the club doing vain things, man.
Damn right.
They didn't teach us those things. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob taught us to keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord.
That's right.
Right now, we drug dealers.
Right.
We whores. We pimps.
Right.
You try to con everybody. That's what we like to do out here. We like to get over on the brother. We like to flex, so to speak. Black and Hispanic people, man, let me tell you something. If you want to flex on somebody, flex on a white man, because you got a God that they cannot serve.
That's right.
No matter how much they are in religion, they cannot serve God.
Right.
And why is that? Because of Psalms 147, 19 through 20. The laws and statutes and judgments was given unto Jacob.
That's right.
Nobody else.
That's right.
The Lord did not do with anybody else but us. No matter how holy that they try to seem, they cannot serve the God of Israel, but you can. So what are you doing about it? What are you doing about the drugs in your community? What are you doing about the 1960s to the 80s with the crack epidemic?
Right.
What are you doing about the smoking and the drinking? What are you doing about your people being killed every day?
Right.
What are you doing? Let's get back to it, man.
Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. There's going to be a day on the earth when people are going to rejoice that a black man named Yahushua and the 144,000 is going to rule over this earth, man. We are not going to die as a people anymore. We are going to live, and we are going to rule over this earth. We've been through too much mourning. We've been through the Tamir Rice, the Philando Castiles, Jamal Clark, Cordell Handel. We've been through this before. This white man and his white woman are going to die in this earth.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Keep going.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Right. That's right. When the wicked are in authority, these white people do not have compassion on you, man. These white people do not love you. If you look at Donald Trump is a demon in the flesh.
That's right.
He is the racism in the flesh.
That's right.
He is everything that you have seen through slavery in the flesh.
That's right.
That's what the white man is. And this white woman you can't trust. Don't give any glory or knowledge to these people.
Right.
Don't give your glory to a heathen or a stranger.
Right.
We don't all bleed red. We are not all the same.
Right.
This demon right here, who is the white man, they don't bleed red, man. They bleed off of your glory. They bleed off of your honor. That's what they bleed off of. They cleave onto you so they can get better.
That's
The
right.
reason why America is flourishing, the reason why Babylon and the Roman Empire is the way it is today, is because of black, Hispanic, and Native American people.
That's right.
As the disgusting heathens decide to walk amongst this sidewalk right here, amongst this earth, they are walking on the blood, sweat, and tears of black and Hispanic people.
That's right.
Let's make sure that we acknowledge that right quick, all right? Let's not be ignorant how Paul told us not to be. Paul established something in the earth that was very important. Paul told us that there is wisdom, there is knowledge in the world, and there is knowledge and wisdom in the earth, as far as in the truth. In the truth, we will destroy the knowledge, so-called, so to speak, in the world. Everybody says God loves everybody, not in the Bible. Let's go to the next one. God had came for everybody, or Salaka, Yahushua died for everybody, not in the Bible.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Everybody's going to be saved. There's going to be a rapture, never going to be in the Bible. What you got to understand is that there's lies in this earth. You better decipher which is which. You better make sure that you are following something that is powerful than your flesh.
Right.
And that is the Most High, because the Most High is what? A masculine spirit.
That's right.
And let's understand that right now. Let's go.
Psalms 12 and 5. For the oppression of the poor, for the signing of the needy. Now will I arise, saith the Lord. Saith the Lord.
So the Lord said that he was going to come for the people that were oppressed, that were signed and needy.
Right.
Look at the key word needy, because if you look at the book of Deuteronomy, black people are the only people who want in need of all things.
That's right.
Am I mistaken that? Am I wrong in saying that? Because even white people themselves say that we need everything.
Right.
You want to know why we need everything? Because they took it from us.
That's right.
That's why we need everything. Because they stripped us of our very talents. They stripped us of everything that was given to us as a people. But at the same time, we decided to give our glory to them. But let's take that back, man. And the I.S.U.P.K that's been thriving for 49 years, since 1969, it's time to bring black and Hispanic people together.
That's right.
Right.
We are going to live the words, live proof of what Zephaniah said in 2 and 1. Gather yourselves together, O nation, not desire. We are not desired as a people.
Right.
We are a people that are not like it. We are hated.
That's right.
There's a perpetual hatred on black and Hispanic people.
Right.
But what you must do is love each other as black and Hispanics.
That's right.
I'm not finna sit up here right now and tell you that you should love a white man.
Right.
That you should love the Chinese or the Japanese. Because if I did that to you, I'll be another Martin Luther King, man.
That's right.
I'll be another Malcolm X. I'll be every Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton that you know in this earth. A Dr. Omar Johnson. All these people who have destroyed the nation of Israel, man.
Right.
Let's go.
For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy. Now will I rise, saith the Lord.
Now will the Lord rise, knowing this, knowing that black and Hispanic people are going through a great travail, going through a great trouble, going through a lot of pain and suffering. It only takes black and Hispanic people to come together to fix that situation.
Right.
After 400 years, we have not learned so much. We have gained the knowledge of the world, but now have gained the knowledge of the Most High's word and what he has spoken into us.
Right.
We are the same people that decided to want to go back to Egypt when there's a prophet to stop all the oppression.
Right.
Understand, Moses didn't have to go out there and to smite that Egyptian for his brother, but he did it for the love. He did it for his people.
Right.
I.S.U.P.K, we doing it for the love of our people.
That's right.
That's what we doing. And the white man will always be the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And when I say the Bible, I'm talking about this prophetic and historical book, because this book right here has a lot of history
That's right.
that you are so ignorant about. You have so lack of knowledge about. you have no consideration about. But understand this, that black and Hispanic people, you better get your lives together.
Right.
Because by next summer, it's going to be a lot of bloodshed.
That's right.
By next week, it's going to be a lot of bloodshed.
Damn right.
Let's get to the point. Let me show you the glory of the Most High and what He can do for you. Let me show you a person, a man that you cannot see physically, but spiritually you can see. All right? Go ahead and get Deuteronomy 26:7. Let me show you a man who's been by your side even when you disrespected and disregarded His word. Even when He sent you vain people in the flesh to come after you, to let you know that you got to get your lives together. All right, go ahead and get that out. 26:7.
Deuteronomy chapter 26, verse 7. And when we cried unto the Lord God of our fathers, the Lord heard our voice.
The Lord has heard our voice. We know why He heard our voice? He heard our voice because we were crying and dying in the streets. That's why. Keep going.
And looked on our affliction.
He looked on our affliction. What is the affliction, man? Being in prison, being a great number of 2 million or more in the in a white prison system.
Right.
Go ask Ramsey County. Go ask Anoka County and SHALAM County. How many brothers and sisters are in the jail system?
Right.
They're going to tell you a great number, and that number is going to outgrow the heathens.
Right.
All right? Go ahead.
And our labor and our oppression.
And they labor in our oppression. Who labors in our oppression? The white man.
Right.
The white man puts us in the jail system and makes us buy, create phones for AT&T. Make the underwears for Victoria's Secret. Make sure that we make products for Walmart.
Right.
I don't know if y'all know this, but if you're looking at the products at all these profitable stores, understand that the people in the jail system who are black are creating them.
Right.
They are getting paid cents a day. Now let's go back in time where people got paid cents a day. That was slaves for picking cotton.
Right.
I would not pick cotton for any price.
Damn right.
I'd rather make sure that my enemy dies before I pick any goddamn cotton.
That's right.
The fact that you have not understand is that you are still in slavery, man. What is wrong with you? Do you need to get shot down in the streets to understand? Do you need to have police brutality, racially profile? Do you need any type of discrimination in order to know that you are not desired in this earth?
Right.
Understand that these white people are living life. They are in heaven, but we are in utter hell.
That's right.
But there's going to be a time and day, and I fight for this day. Everybody else in this earth that is in the I.S.U.P.K, we fight for this day.
Right.
That black and Hispanic people can be on top.
Damn right.
White people won't tell you anything. They won't move their tongue against you. All right? Let's keep going.
Verse 8. And the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt with a mighty hand and with an outstretched arm and with great troubleness.
Now the Lord did that for us. The Lord caused Moses, the Lord caused us to make sure that we got out of this hell captivity underneath a certain people. Who was that people? That was the Egyptians, who are the Africans who sold you into slavery.
Right. Right.
I thought that, Africans was our people. I guess not. The Africans are the ones that sold you for a profit.
Right.
They sold you for a trading. They sold you because they didn't give a damn about you.
Right.
But who cared about you so much? It was the Most High.
Damn
and with
right.
the Most High caring about you, He sent out prophets. Just like He's sending out prophets to you right now. Because of that, you decide to go back on the Lord's word and serve the nations that are not our people. All right? You got that scripture out? Let's read what Isaiah said. More importantly, understand that this is the spirit of the Most High. Let's go.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
One more time.
Prepare slaughter Do what? Prepare slaughter.
Love people.
Prepare slaughter.
Do what now?
Prepare slaughter.
Prepare slaughter for what cause?
For his children.
For his what?
For his children.
Now God does not love everybody.
Right,
God has a chosen people, which means he has children as well. And let's see who the children is. Let's go.
For the iniquity of their father.
Which is a sin, which has been done in the dark, which is the perpetual hatred, which is the confederacy against you, black and Hispanic people.
Right.
One more time from the South, Bob.
Prepare slaughter for his children. For the iniquity of their father.
Right.
The sins of their fathers.
Right.
From Benjamin Franklin, Abraham Lincoln, all these people, J.F. Kennedy,
Right.
Donald Trump,
Right.
all these people, Hillary Clinton,
Right.
Ronald Reagan,
Right.
Nancy Reagan,
Right.
all these people who has tried to kill you. Margaret Sanger,
Right.
another one. See what I'm saying? All these people who have tried to kill you throughout the years, man. Abortion, the drug epidemic. These white people are going to die by the hands of the Lord.
That's right.
And God is a black guy. His name is Yahawashi.
Right.
Remember his name, Mr. White Man. Remember his name, Mrs. White Woman. Because the Lord is going to deal with you, and he is going to bring his son on his earth to deal with you.
That's right.
Remember that. Remember that your kingdom is not going to stand forever.
That's right.
Donald Trump is slipping the kingdom through his fingertips.
That's right.
He is about to lose this kingdom.
That's right.
And thank the Most High for such a great evil demon, a devil, because he is going to be the reason why World War III starts.
Damn right.
I got to give him a hand for that. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
I got to give the Lord a hand for that.
Damn
Because the
right.
white man's kingdom is going to fall, and when he falls, it's going to be on his face.
That's right.
Death to the white man.
Damn right.
Destruction to the earth.
Damn right.
Let's go.
That they do not rise. Nor
What?
that they do not rise.
So they do not rise over you, black man. Keep going.
Nor possess the land.
These white people will not possess the land forever. These heathens that are around us, round about, will not possess the land forever.
Damn right.
They would be underneath us, underneath our boots. They would be underneath this earth. They won't be a people. You see what I'm saying? They would do everything that we order them to do. Keep going.
Nor fill the faces of the world with cities.
That is very important. Read that one more time.
Nor fill the faces of the world with cities.
Now these white people will not have a face in the earth. Everything will be black. Everything won't be all right, or all right. Everything won't be just white. Everything will be black. And you will see Yahushua's face all through this earth. You will see the people of Jacob all through this earth. Very soon. You better get ready, because it's going to be an unexpected arrival.
That's right.
There ain't no due date on when Christ is finna come. There ain't no due date of our glory to come very soon. We are people that are oppressed, and we are captivated in this white man's empire. But although we're working for the white man right now, just watch. Watch and see how we turn the tables. Watch how we turn things around and see how shocked the earth is going to be. White people have such pride and arrogance, which is very disgusting and very nasty.
Right.
But black and Hispanic people, we are going to be them niggas.
That's right.
We are going to be them Hispanics. We are going to be those wetbacks. We are going to be those spicks that the earth, who is the white man who hates so much.
Right.
We are going to be those people. Read it one more time, man.
Fine. Nor fill the faces of the world with cities. Nor fill the faces of the world with cities.
They won't be able to fill this world with cities. Because when you look at Job 9:24, when it says the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, and they fill the faces of the judges thereof, look at the Mount of Rushmore. Look at all the faces of the cities. Everything is white in the earth. But you are just a little speck because you are only thriving in their empire by helping their empire.
Right.
Black man, you better separate yourself.
Right.
If I did not mention that, you better separate once again.
Right.
Because there's a great destruction that's about to come to this Edomite. And if you are not set apart, if you are not severed from this people, you are going to be dead with them. Don't be that 2/3. Be lesser than that. We can change the Most High's mind, because Christ changed the Most High's mind before he decided to wipe us away as a nation.
That's right.
Christ did that. So what should we do? We should try to change the mind of the Most High and allow him to just say, sir, please let my people live.
Right.
Please let it not be 2/3. Let it be less than that. That's why in the I.S.U.P.K we put in work. We put in the diligence. The things that we are going through in this earth. What we must understand is this. In order for us to thrive as a people, it goes back to the roots. Now I ain't talking about roots to Africa. I'm talking about roots to the Lord. I'm talking about all the way back to the Garden of Eden, all the way back to Jerusalem, where it's our homeland, that's now invaded by heathens. But we could have stopped that a long time ago, but we decided to not be the Lord's people. We decided to be disrespectful and be heathens amongst our God, who gave us life, who gave us a choice, who gave us the purpose in life. So what are you going to do? When the next black man gets shot in the streets, what are you going to do about it, black man? Are you going to go to Black Lives Matter movement, who has been infiltrated by the white man, who got paid to stop the Jamar Clark's protests? Are you going to be the one that decides to kiss up to Dylan Roof when he shoots 9 black people in the church?
Right.
Are you going to be that cool? Or are you going to be a man? Are you going to stand up? Are you going to have everybody have all eyes on you, and you are just a back against the wall by yourself? What are you going to do, black man? When the next sister gets raped or molested, what are you going to do about it? You're going to sit around and be like, hey, she deserved it. Did she really? Did she really? What about Sandra Bland? What about that sister that got beaten up by the police and got molested by a cop, and who had charges against him from many black women? What are you going to do? You want to sit around and just be like, oh, well, it's her fault? Don't be simple, man. Be strong out here. Be somebody that protects the nation, and that's not against the nation. We love to protect the white man, but we never protect ourselves. What is the problem? Get out there. What is the problem out here, man? Understand that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
He does not love you. He does not love Spicks. He does not love niggers out here. He does not love the wetbacks, the people that are building his empire in his nation. Once again, are you going to sit around and close your mouth? Because these Christians got their mouth wide open.
Right.
They speaking all type of deceit. But are you going to speak truth? Are you going to give the people who is your people what they need in this place in hell right now? Are you going to comfort them when Philando Castile dies?
Right.
When your son dies, when your daughter dies, when your cousin just died, got shot, when your children get kidnapped, what are you going to do about it? You want to stick around and just, not say anything about it? What are you going to do as a people? That's what I want to know. Keep going on.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Now this is talking about the demise of the white man. The very destruction. That thing with its a woe. A woe meaning a prophesied destruction that's about to come. That's what is about to happen to America, who are spiritually Babylon. These white people are not going to live their lives in such glory. They are not going to be in heaven for so long. But in the meantime, black and Hispanic people, get your lives together. Get in this truth. Follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Get your life in order. And watch how your enemy dies in front of your face, and you don't have to lift a finger. Because what did the Lord say? The Lord said, if you be at peace with him, even your enemies will be at peace with you. And he did say that our enemies would be our enemies would be the Lord's footstool.
Right.
Let's remember that. Keep going.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Daughter of Chaldeans, the white man, the East Indian, the Chinese, the Japanese. Understand that there is no throne for you once you are fallen, once you are on the ground, once you have no glory anymore.
Damn right.
There won't be no royalty in the white man's kingdom very soon.
Damn right.
You better understand that right now. This white man is going through war and terrorism. And you know what? I forgot about something real quick. Let's go back to the Day of Atonement, which is September the 19th. The Day of Atonement last year, hundreds of people died in Las Vegas. And that was the Lord who has done it.
Damn right.
And if you don't believe that, let's go back to today. In this year, white people got killed in Maryland, Baltimore. That was the Lord.
Damn right.
When Arthur Sterling died and got killed, when Philando got killed, when Corrines Gaines got killed, what happened to Baton Rouge, specifically Arthur Sterling? The Lord flooded the suburbs.
Damn right.
So where homes were destroyed, collapsing, divided, and white people got killed and died.
Right.
They didn't just die by the flood, but there was cars and there was other things that was hitting them. And they was dying instantly. That is the Lord. The Lord gave you 9/11 because he showed loyalty. He gave you the love, and he shows you, if you serve me, I can destroy your enemies instantly.
Damn right.
I can give you their power that they took from you. I can give you that love that he gave you. All right, go ahead.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
One more time.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Now, this white man that you see as somebody glorious and such a superhero in this earth, because he's Superman, he's Spider-Man, he's every goddamn man. You see what I'm saying? This man that you see right now, what you need to understand is this, that he won't be so tender and delicate. You see what I'm saying? This man right here will be down to the ground. He would be your enemy.
Damn right.
And he will serve you. If you do not understand that these white people will serve you one day,
Damn right.
you better believe it.
That's right.
Our history will be in the museums.
Right.
Our history will be plastered all over the earth. Black and Hispanic people faces will be on this earth all over these buildings in the city.
Damn right.
And if you don't believe me, just wait until it happens. With that being said, this is the I.S.U.P.K underneath the Commander GEN.YAHANNA. We got classes Monday through Sunday. Physical classes at the Central Library down the street. 6:30 to 8:30, Tuesday through Wednesdays. With that being said, Shalom, Israel.
Nobody tell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it works.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues for this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?